Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the channel.
Is it morning now?
We're releasing this at 8 a.m. every Monday morning.
Oh, yeah, 8 a.m., yeah. Okay, not bad.
Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the channel and podcast.
Yep.
Today, we're going to talk our favorite sports.
Football.
What?
RenderForce.com.
So, today we're talking sports, our favorite sports. Football and...
Football. You know, football and hand egg.
We're talking about passing the pigskin. I don't know what that thing's called other than a soccer ball.
It's a soccer ball, man. It's football.
Has no other
It's a
names?
football. It's the ball you only use your feet with.
Okay.
Not the ball you mainly carry in your hands.
Okay, so we're both talking about football today, but it's two completely different footballs. So
The topic for today was our favorite sports team, which is why Tanner is representing not professional, but college. And I will admit, a great college football team, Alabama. Roll Tide.
the Crimson Tide.
And
Roll
I
Tide.
am representing the Five Stripes, Atlanta United, Dirty South Soccer,
Yeah.
which I love. Thanks to my brother.
So I don't know very much about soccer football, but I know a lot about my football. So
Would you like to go first? Why it's your favorite?
why Alabama's my favorite?
Yeah, tell
Okay,
us.
so
Tell
my,
us. We want some Alabama stories, things that went on.
Oh,
Please share
I
with us,
have a few stories. So
Let's go, man.
my family is from Alabama, so a lot of us, actually all of us, are Alabama fans. We all love Alabama, have been since birth. It's just part of the family, type thing. Something I'm disappointed in, and it hurts to say, I've never been to an Alabama game at an Alabama stadium. That is,
What?
it's on my bucket list.
Oh my God.
It's on there.
You didn't talk about that.
And
in your
I
bucket
did
list
because we
video.
only picked 5.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, but
You know we really should do a part 2 to that.
we should.
We'll go ahead.
We should. But I actually had an opportunity 2 years ago to go. One of my buddies got box tickets. I'm talking unlimited drinks, unlimited food in
Holy
the
crap.
like the
Why didn't
air
you go?
condition. I couldn't.
Why?
But, okay, here's the
No,
thing.
why?
Here-
What was
okay,
more
so-
important?
So no, it wasn't me. It wasn't me, dude. I love you, and you said that we could go. I hope that we can soon. Whatever. That his parents were getting the tickets, and they were going to get 6 of them. They could only get 5. So I was the 6th person.
Oh!
I didn't get to go.
Crushed.
It hurt so bad.
Destroyed.
Yeah, so I'm planning on going, but we kind of had over the past few years we've watched the games in different ways. A few of my buddies, we used to every single time Alabama was playing,
Every time.
we would go to our favorite bar in town, get a pool table, and watch the game.
That's right. When they went to the championships, you were at the Honest Pine
The
here in
Honest
Chattanooga,
Pine.
weren't you?
We were at the Honest Pine at our
Dedicated.
game table,
Dedicated.
watching the game every single time it was on. Then over the years we've went to our houses and watched the game, ordered a pizza. So there's always been a tradition of doing something together with family and friends every time the game is around. And I think that's what I love the most about football is it brings everybody
Okay.
together.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, you want me to go?
Oh yeah.
Oh, where do I start?
See, because I don't understand this whole soccer craze.
Oh my God, you don't understand the soccer craze. Okay. I'm not going to make an argument that soccer is better than American
Because
football.
it's not.
I'm not going to make that argument. I will say there's been very few football games I've seen where there have been entire cities have been lit on fire.
No, there's been quite a few.
Well, I mean, there's been a few, but I mean, look at
What
Europe.
was that last thing? The Eagles won.
Well, the Eagles won thing.
When the Eagles won over who did they play? I don't remember. That was so long ago. But like that the Eagles, their team literally won, and all of
they
their
trashed
people were
their town.
destroying the
they
city.
trashed their town.
The whole city. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, but you're talking about pro. With college football, when's the last time that...
Oh, this is college, man. What I have to say?
This is college,
okay, so
right?
so
Eagles
I
college
watch the NFL, but
You see, my team, Atlanta, we're pro. This is a pro team. This is MLS.
okay.
Major League Soccer.
What I can say
This is pro.
the boys that are on the college conference,
You've only got them for 4 years.
right? But
Only got them 4 years, they're gone.
they play with so much heart and soul.
I will admit that they do.
It is a completely different game watching a college game and a professional game, because the professional game, they're doing it for the money. That's the only reason they're there.
Yeah.
College, they're doing it because they honestly love to do it.
I agree with that. That's good. So my story with Atlanta United, how did Nick ever hear? How did this guy from Chattanooga, Tennessee, hear about a brand new? Their starting season was about 2017. If you can read on the back of my
2017 inaugural.
Yeah, their first time. So what happened is my brother loved soccer, and he was like, "Man, I love soccer. I'm gonna go to soccer." I didn't care about soccer. I was you. I was college football. Tennessee Vols. Go Vols. I was all about it.
Worst team.
Then my brother, they played in Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Okay.
They played Atlanta United versus Chattanooga. I might even send you the picture so you can put it in the video. Chattanooga versus it was Atlanta United's first game.
Right.
My brother went to that game, and he said, "Dude, I have to tell you about this team, Atlanta." I was like, "What you got about him?" He started telling me. He's like, blah, 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 Martinez, blah, 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 Villalba, blah, blah, blah. I was like, these people mean nothing to me.
Mm-hmm.
What are you talking about? And he was like, I'm in love. I'm getting season pass tickets for the whole season, and me and you are going to go. So, I wore a red shirt, red and black.
Mm-hmm.
Red and black, baby. Red and black. So, I got black pants, a red shirt. He let me borrow this hat right here. And he was like, wait. That's wrong. He gave me this hat after my first game, so I didn't have this hat on. So I went. He was like, "Go to Bobby Dodd Stadium." If Atlanta United fans, you're watching this, you know Bobby Dodd. We went to Bobby Dodd, and he was like, "Come watch. Just come watch." I said, I was like, I was a football fan.
Yeah.
Man, I'll go with you. I love my brother. My brother's like one of my friends. I was like, let's go, man. It's gonna be a good time. So we get down there, and we done to Bobby Dodd. We get there way early, and there's soccer stuff everywhere, and I'm like, that's cute, soccer stuff. We saw the team come in, and there was the golden spike. Everybody signed it, blah, blah, blah. I watched that game. I don't know, man. It was like a religious experience. Something in me was like, this is the sport that you like now. This is the beautiful game. This is it. This is what it's all about. I got so into that freaking game, I can't even put into words. I mean, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. And so I left. I was like, dude, that was amazing. He was like, right? I was like, dude, I have to go again. He was like, hell yeah, let's go again. So he gave me that. He's like, so it was your first game and you really liked the team. Here's your hat. I started learning about soccer. I started studying. I started watching soccer videos. I started learning about different teams all over the world. I started learning about all kind of stuff. I went back again. I learned the chants. Vamos ATL. The thunderclap. I learned it all, man. I learned it. I went, I gave my heart out. I started to keep up with the team players and stuff. Oh my God, man. It was the most incredible experience. The fans are so passionate about their team. Oh my God. So we're talking about how we got introduced to it. Tanner was introduced by his family. I went and I fell in love with the team.
Right.
Now, when I went to Bobby Dodd Stadium, Martinez was still there. Tanner has no idea what I'm talking about. Martinez was still there. Villalba was on the team. I started keeping up with that. Guzan, the goalkeeper. I started learning about Guzan. I believe we had, what was his name? Oh my gosh. It's going to look so bad on me. I can't remember his name. He was a really good player, and I liked him a lot. His last name started with an A. He left us after our inaugural season. He plays, I think, Columbus Crew now. I could be wrong. Don't hold me to that. I might get you to edit that part out. Anyways, I started keeping up with the players. I started learning about it and stuff. Dude, I got into it. And then my brother. So I went to Bobby Dodd 6 times that first year.
Goodness.
6 times that first year. My brother took me. We went down there. We used to park at Atlantic Station. We'd take a shuttle over to Bobby Dodd.
Right.
Dude, I loved it, dude. I'm talking like you'd walk out of Bobby Dodd. Bobby Dodd was a football stadium.
Mm-hmm.
they would for the day would become a football stadium,
Football.
soccer stadium. No, I fucking loved it, man. I mean, I could edit that out. I'm sorry. I freaking loved it, man. Everything was I mean, and it was just you would be in a sea of this, man. The 5 stripes.
Right.
We're called the 5 stripes. Look at her shirt.
Yeah.
How many stripes you see?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
No,
7, 8.
It's 5 stripes. You're like 1, 2, 3, 4.
There's more than 5.
No, there's not.
You got a stripe right there. 1, 2.
Edit this out. Disrespectful. Anyways.
I have to say, football is the only sport.
You want to call it soccer and football, so there's a distinction?
Well, we'll just say, when you say football, you mean soccer. When I say football, I mean football.
Hand egg.
Yeah, hand egg.
Just kidding me.
Football is the only sport that I can watch on television.
Really?
I'm talking, I can't watch soccer. I can go to a baseball game and watch baseball. I cannot watch baseball on TV.
No, I can't watch baseball on TV. Baseball is too long. I go
NASCAR?
to
Love NASCAR at the place.
At
Cannot
the place.
watch it on television.
Agreed.
Football is the only game that I can actually watch on television.
I can watch soccer on TV. Once I learned the game and started keeping up with it, I can watch it now.
See, I know nothing
I
about
try to
soccer.
keep up with Atlanta as much as I can.
Right.
Much as I can.
America is just so engraved into football. Football, let's flip that. Football is an American pastime.
That was baseball.
It's a common misconception.
But I'm not even going to throw out the argument to you that it's changing. Soccer is becoming more and more popular in America.
Right.
I believe, and I will say it, one day, football and soccer will become even.
I don't believe that.
I believe it. I'm not going to say one's going to surpass the other. I love football, don't get me wrong. It's amazing. As a matter of fact, the training that goes into it
It's
is
ridiculous.
intense, and I love it, and it's so exhilarating. But I personally believe soccer is gaining more and more popularity in the United States of America. I believe eventually people will be like, what football team you like? Blah, blah, blah. What soccer team you like? Blah, blah, blah. Without hesitation. Without hesitation. I believe it will happen.
See, I could not name one soccer team.
You can't name one person.
I could name countless SEC teams. Like, plenty. Soccer, not one. I honestly didn't even remember the name of the team that we're talking about before I looked at your hat. Atlanta United.
Atlanta United. My
No.
God.
Okay, so Atlanta United.
As my friend,
Is that from Georgia?
Yeah,
Atlanta?
Atlanta,
Nice,
Georgia.
nice.
Atlanta, Georgia. And it's not like the Georgia Bulldog Stadium's in Athens.
Right, yeah.
No, they are in downtown Atlanta. As a matter of fact, I was getting to this. They built a brand new stadium, Mercedes-Benz. And
Oh,
Mercedes-Benz, the Falcons. Oh my God. Okay, so you're looking at a guy that fell in love at Bobby Dodd. And my brother goes to the first game in Mercedes-Benz. He comes back and he's like, I have to tell you something. I mean, like God had spoke to him. He's like, I have to tell you this. He's like, you're not going to believe the stadium. Hollow board, all this stuff. I'm like, man, I was like, okay, new stadium. I get it. That's great. You know, my team has a brand new state-of-the-art place, which we're actually considering for the World Cup, I've heard.
Wow.
Rumor has it that the World Cup officials went and looked at Mercedes-Benz by having the World Cup there.
Wow.
I'm telling you, the
That's a big deal.
World Cup comes to Atlanta, this area is going to be like, yeah, I like soccer.
yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I like soccer.
Yeah.
But no, so in all honesty, so I went, and he was like, you're not going to believe the stadium. And we pulled up, and dude, it is, I need a second, it is massive. Massive. They have a giant falcon on the outside, and for the 5 stripes, they put a scarf over it. Atlanta
Nice.
United scarf. Because I'm gonna take one day, my brother's gonna be like, Nick, I can't go. I got 2 tickets. What are you gonna do? I'm taking you, and I'm gonna let you experience the magic.
I wouldn't mind doing
the
that.
magic that is the. Oh my gosh, can't get into it. All I will say is I am proud to be an Atlanta United fan. I love the team. The team is amazing. But I love my brothers, my sisters, the fans. Oh my God, I love the Atlanta fans.
Okay, so
Wholeheartedly. If I see you in an Atlanta United shirt or jersey, I'd just about take you out to eat.
I can't be as enthusiastic as you can because
You've never been.
no, Alabama has won so many games.
Oh,
And
Alabama's amazing.
They've done so good. They've been number one for so long that whenever you say to someone you're an Alabama fan, they're like, "Of course you are." Like they get upset.
Yeah, like you're a bandwagon.
Yeah,
like you're a bandwagon.
They're upset that you're. Oh man, you're an
Oh,
Alabama.
you're just Alabama
Of course
because they're
you are.
winning. Because
Yeah.
they're winning.
Oh, Alabama sucks. It's because we're winning that everyone hates us. And honestly, it's because we've had so many great coaches over the years, like Nick Saban right now. That man, I understand. He's never happy. We could have won 48-0, and he'd been like, "We could have done better. We could have done better." And he's absolutely right. There's always room for improvement, but it's never good enough for him. And he takes that across the board with everything. Whenever he's looking for players, he gets the best of players that are out there at any high school team because he knows how to recruit.
Well, see, the thing with college football, I'm no stranger to college football.
Right.
The main thing is when your team starts winning, people look to that. Who am I going to go play for in college? Well, Alabama just won the national championship. Blah, 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 blah. That makes a huge deal with who you're going to go.
It really does.
And who you're going to play for. And Alabama has, like, a weight behind it. It's like, we're good. We've been good
Roll
for
Tide.
years. We've been good for years. Come play for us. And people want to.
Oh, yeah.
As a matter of fact, should we mention Mike Bowman?
Oh, my.
Guy we went to school with.
Yeah.
Did he play for Alabama?
He did for a short while, yeah. Yeah, guy we went to school with.
Actually played for Alabama.
Yeah, he actually went and he played. I think he played one season.
But then, still, one season.
Yeah, just to be able to do it would be amazing.
I mean, we talk about bucket
I'm not a
lists.
football player by no means.
No.
I'll play back.
I'm a fat guy. I'm not a soccer player by no means. But by God, I'll just about pass out during a game.
Yeah.
I mean, when they get a goal, the train horn goes off, the fire shoots up from behind the goal. I'll just about pass out. I mean, literally one time, me and my brother went, and it was, man, I want to say we were losing. I don't want to bore you with all the details of the game, but anyways, all I'm going to say is that Martinez, he got a goal for us, and we wound up, and it was close to the end. We wound up winning the game, and I jumped to my feet and started clapping, and I yelled to the point that my corner of my eyes started seeing black. I started to fall.
Goodness.
And I mean, when I say I screamed and gave every cent of energy I had in me is not an understatement. I just about blacked out.
Okay.
I mean,
I've done something like that before.
I can't put into words the energy when there's a goal. Yep. I mean, you scream, everyone screams. Zombie Nation starts to play. I mean, just as loud as it can. The flags are waving. The people are losing their freaking minds. They're throwing their kids in the air. They are losing it, man. Oh my God! And Martinez with his victory thing, he just and looks at the fans like, "Are you not entertained?" And he just looks as people are like throwing roses, like, "Oh my God, we love you." As a matter of fact, at the beginning of games, there is a picture of Jesus that has Martinez's face on it. Joseph Martinez, that is actually my favorite player too.
Wow, that's insane.
Yep, that's another picture of him. That's what he does when he gets a goal. He just stands there like, "Are you not entertained?" And people lose. And look at the background. See the flags I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm talking about, dude, and it's called Atlanta United. And what I mean by that is it has a thing. It's like people of all we come together. Mm-hmm. Like, this is our
united.
team. You know what I'm saying? We are united by this team. You know what I'm saying? There are, Christians, there are Muslims, there are Muslim women wearing their headscarf, black headscarf, this jersey, representing. You know what I'm saying? You know, there's Jewish people, there is, you name it. There's gay people, straight people, black, white. It don't matter. As a matter of fact, when we were at Bobby Dodd, my brother almost got a picture of it because me and this black dude that was sitting next to me went absolutely crazy. Should I say African American? I don't mean any racism. This dude was awesome. Every goal, he was like, "Yeah, man, you see that? Yeah." This dude probably, if he had come home to Chattanooga, I would have took this guy to eat. This guy was amazing. This guy would have been a friend of mine.
Right.
And it doesn't matter, man. It's about the team. And there's two types of people in the world. There's Atlanta fans and non-Atlanta fans.
Yeah, I
That's all there is, man. So like I said, I don't care what sexuality, what religion, what race. It's Atlanta and not Atlanta. You feel me, man? If I see you at the same, you're wearing this jersey, man, you are my brother, you are my sister. It doesn't matter. It don't matter if you come here from Europe. No matter if you're an immigrant. It doesn't matter, man. You are my brother or you are my sister. And it is such a beautiful experience.
See, all this that you're describing is why I want to go to a game so bad. I've never been to the Alabama Stadium.
You've been to Alabama game. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I want to go so bad. Now, we've had those screaming, throwing drinks up in the air and stuff. We're not throwing babies in the bar, but in the bar, screaming and going crazy in front of the TV. We've done that so many times. But I want to go to a game. We're going to make it happen this year. We're going to go to a game. Going to a game, and we're going to be back on this subject here in a few months. And the next time we have this conversation, I will have gone to a game because I want to go so bad.
I would love to go with you.
Let's go.
And even though when it comes to college football, I am a Tennessee fan.
Oh.
And I'm gonna get on this topic now. I am a Tennessee fan when it comes to American football, college football, because both of my grandparents went to the University of Knoxville.
I get that, but
and they taught their kids, and they taught their kids. It's probably the same way with you. It's probably like we are Alabama fans, and they taught their kids to be Alabama fans. They taught their kids to be Alabama fans. It probably, honestly, it probably goes back 2 or 3 generations of this is who we represent, this is who we are, and I mean people will get like passionate.
Oh, they really do.
I mean, there's about to be fights about it. I mean, I talked about soccer, like, with being, like, so passionate and stuff, which I'm going to get on Atlanta United again in a second. But just take a second, I do have to take a shout-out to Tennessee Vols. Go Vols.
For the
simple fact that, I mean, it's just like Tanner has. It's been ingrained in my family. Okay. My brother, before Atlanta United, he liked soccer, but before that, it was Tennessee Vols, and I went to a Tennessee Vols game with my dad.
I do not want to give a shout-out to Tennessee. I will give a shout-out to you.
To me.
I give a shout-out to Nick Mahan because Tennessee is one of the worst teams in the SEC.
Now,
hang on.
Now,
but
back in the 90s, though. In the 90s.
Yes.
Back in the 90s.
You have stood by them through all of their bad.
Go ahead.
Like, I have to say,
preach it.
The majority of the time, Tennessee fans are the worst fans to be around because they're like, this year is our year. That one thing changed. We got one player. This is our year. We're going all the way. We're going to win the championship because we got this one guy. And then it comes up to the game and they lose. Next year, if you didn't have Nick Saban, we would have beat you. Next year is our year. I've been hearing next year is our year for 10 years. 10 years I've been hearing next year is our year.
It's been a while.
But you have stuck by them, so I'll give a shout out to you.
And I still stand by them. By God, I am I come today. We're talking about our favorite sports. I said I have to represent Atlanta United.
Right.
I mean, there's no question. I have to represent Atlanta United. There's no doubt in my mind. Like I absolutely, without a shadow of a doubt, I have to represent them. But if we talk about college football, still I am loyal to the Vols. Still, absolutely. As a matter of fact,
Tide, man, all the way.
As a matter of fact, I'm not wearing it, but just as a backup, I was going to wear this 100%.
Right.
I mean, I brought the hat, my jersey. This is what I wear to the games. I brought soccer ball with me. I mean, this is what I was going to talk about.
Right.
But if I wanted to, I brought a backup Tennessee Vols shirt.
Right.
You can sit over in the corner to represent because I still stand by them. Because my family, because it all goes back to what your family teaches you. My family taught me that loyalty is extremely important.
Right.
That you are loyal. That it doesn't matter. If you represent a team, you give your heart and soul to it. I gave my heart and soul to Tennessee. If they were the worst team, they were the bottom of the the worst team, I would still put my orange on.
I'm just playing.
I'll still put my orange on.
Right.
And so when I came into soccer and I said, this is my team.
You stuck with them.
This is my team. And now I proudly say, win, lose, or tie, Atlanta till I die.
Nice.
Without doubt. So, I mean, this is going to be a long video.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've got so much to say. I love it. I even talked about my favorite story when me and my wife went. I'll get to that story in a second. But, yeah, so I went to a Vols game with my dad.
Nice.
And it was I was young. It was absolutely amazing. We stopped and actually saw my great-grandmother, I guess I call her my great-granny Mahan. Mama was her name.
Yeah.
Mama was what we called her, but she was my great grandmother,
Right.
whose last name was Mahan. She had married into the Mahan family. I loved that woman. That was a sweet woman. We went to saw her before the game because she lived in Knoxville. My family's from Knoxville. I don't know if you know that, but the Mahan side of my family, Knoxville, Tennessee, baby.
I know that.
Lived there. Yeah, my granddaddy and my granny both from Knoxville, Tennessee. I mean, you talking about I'm a Tennessee fan when it comes to American college football. I mean, that's where my family's from. Your family's from Alabama.
Yeah.
We're from Knoxville, Tennessee. I mean, would it
Right
be
there
right?
in the heart of the
Exactly.
everything, yeah.
Not far from the university. Would it be right for me to represent any other college football team? Absolutely not, man.
I mean, I would love to pull you to Alabama.
No, it's not going to happen. It can't happen just because that teaching of loyalty.
Right.
And so I went to the game. I remember we went in there, and it was absolutely amazing. The fans were ecstatic. It was crazy. I'm going to give a shout out to American college football. It was amazing.
Oh, yeah.
Just the flags everywhere. Everyone was in. It was a sea of orange going into the stadium.
Right.
It's great to be a Tennessee Vol. I mean, it was amazing. I had a great time.
Right.
It was amazing. I loved it. I tell that story to go into this story. I took my wife to her first Mercedes-Benz game ever. I said, baby, I love you with all my heart. I want you to see my second love. I want you to see Atlanta United. I want to introduce you to my second love.
Okay.
She said, baby, I'll go with you. No problem. Come on. So we drove my brother gave me the tickets. We went all the way down there. We parked in the Gulch.
What is that?
Where the fans are.
Oh.
So we park behind a row of porta potties. And you think that. And he sounds like, oh, this is getting off really bad. Oh, I'm talking about like the porta potties was the court to behind the sweet wine that I'm about to pour for you. So we go out there, the smell of food, delicious food, bratwurst, hamburgers, it's all cooking, drums going off, electricity, the band starts playing, boom, 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 trombones are going off, they're playing it, Vamos ATL, boom, smoke, red on one side, black on one side, it's filling the sky. They're people of all different races, religions, creeds, putting their arms around each other. Vamos ATL! And we walk as a proud army down the street, up the escalator, into the stadium. Vamos, vamos, vamos ATL! Just going the entire time, man. It was beautiful. I had tears in my eyes.
It sounds like it.
I was holding it back. Holly was just, she had no idea what was going on, but she loved it. She's like, this is amazing. We walked in that stadium. Unfortunately, we had to park. It was the fan section is what it was. Right. We had this fan section that sits right behind the goalpost. They wave flags. They scream. They yell Atlanta, and everyone else yells United. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that's how you can greet. If somebody wears a shirt and you wear a shirt and you go Atlanta, they'll look at you and go United. They know. They know, by God. They know. It is, So we walked into the stadium. After all that, it was absolutely beautiful. And it was a beautiful game. Oh, my God. It was such a good game. We won.
That's good.
And it was absolutely amazing. But
see, that would tear you up if you go down there and you lose.
Happened. We played Minnesota United. Okay, so we're playing Minnesota United.
Right.
And there's this fan in the back. And I don't hate on him. He went to represent his team.
Right.
He had a horn. Like an old Viking horn. And he would, every time they'd go,
that's intense.
And he would run up and down the stadium. And I'm like, he's surrounded by us.
Yeah.
And we are passionate. And we're like, excuse me? And he would run up and down the thing every time they would get a win. I was like, and he would yell, scoreboard, scoreboard. Well, we finally got it. I want to say Villalba got it. He got us a goal, and then we got it. We got the scoreboard. It was tied. No, it was 2-1. And I was like, I went and I yelled, scoreboard, 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 just to get back at him.
Right. Y'all lost that game.
Yeah, we lost that game, and it was so hurtful to see him after they won.
Loving it.
And I was so mad. But the thing is, nobody really did much to him.
Right.
They were like, I feel like a lot of Atlanta fans were like, you know what, if we were in Minnesota and we won,
yeah,
without a doubt.
Yeah.
Without a doubt. So, I mean, he didn't really get bashed on.
Right.
And I've never been to a game where we have disrespected, like, another
that's
people
good.
themselves. But,
Uh-oh.
referees.
Refs are always...
We have... Should I even say his name? I'm not going to say his name.
No.
But we have a ref who hates us.
Really?
And the worst thing is he will do games. And if it's like he walks on the field and he's like, how can I blank Atlanta today? Like, I hate it. I ref Atlanta United, but I hate them.
Yeah.
How can I mean, and he will do ridiculous stuff. I mean, we will get flat taken out and he'll be like, nah, and then we'll step on the toes of somebody else and be like, what do you think you're doing? You could have killed him.
Yeah.
So I'm not gonna. You're right. I shouldn't say that ref by name, but we have a ref that hates us, and we hate him. The Atlanta players might not hate him. They might be like, oh, ref, it's okay. We're cool. But we the fans, we hate you with a passion. It's to the point. I've never been to an Alabama game, but I promise you that if Atlanta gets a penalty or the ref is in Atlanta's favor, we cheer. If not, that ref is dead to us.
Oh, yeah.
You are scum of the earth.
It's
you
same
are
thing
the
with football.
lowest of the low. Yeah. There is worms that I give more love and respect to than you. And we will boo, we will hiss, we will do whatever we have to. As a matter of fact, we got in trouble for that one time. There was one ref who really just let us have. I'm pretty sure it was the same guy. And I mean, we just bashed the guy with like beer bottles, not beer bottles, but like beer cups and stuff. As a matter of fact, we got in trouble for it. He was one way. He's like, yeah, Atlanta lost. He was jogging along. Here it came. Just pelted by it. I didn't mention that my phone background is Atlanta United.
I feel all that stuff that you just said about your refs. I feel that way about our kicker.
Really? Please do share.
Okay, so Saban, like I said earlier, is the best at recruiting. Every team member,
I will admit, Atlanta
minus the kicker.
Alabama is really good at recruiting people.
Our kicker is dead to me. I cannot stand him. Dead. He's the worst kicker we could have ever had.
Dead's a harsh word.
He is the worst kicker we could have ever had. Literally, during practice, I was told that at practice, this guy was making it in the field goal from 70 out. Now, in the game, he's 30 out and missing.
Oh, no!
He is 30 yards out, and he misses, I'm pretty sure the last game we were playing, I don't even remember who it was we were playing against. This was last year. And he missed 4 field goals.
Did he?
We still
now, at what? Where was he at, though?
He was at like 30, 40. No, it was 30, 50.
And was missing?
And like 35.
And
he missed. I was so angry. Saban looked like his head was going to explode. He was turning red. I was screaming at the TV. I'd done thrown my pizza on the floor. I was so angry at him. I was cussing at the TV screen. I was so angry. I had some money riding on that game.
You were betting on the game?
I had some money riding on that game. And we ended up winning, but we only ended up winning by like 1 touchdown. It was rough.
This in either 2000, I'm going to say in either, probably not 18, 2019, everybody, Tanner can mark me on this, put this in the video. I'm taking Tanner to both an Alabama game and an Atlanta United game. And we're going to do a recap video of this.
That would be
and we're going to
amazing.
see which one he enjoyed more.
Let's do it.
But we're parking in the Gulch.
That's fine.
You're going to walk in with the fans.
That's fine. If I'm going to the game, I'm going all the way.
Even though I'm a Tennessee fan, they're not playing. If they're playing Tennessee, I'm wearing that. I'm wearing orange if they're playing Tennessee. If they're not playing Tennessee, though, I will represent Alabama. As a matter of fact, I hope I can take you to a game where they're not playing SEC. They're playing somebody else. But that's more championship level, though.
Yeah, I want to go to an Alabama game at Alabama. Preferably
let's watch Alabama versus Florida. I don't like Florida too much.
Preferably like Alabama versus Georgia. Yeah.
Georgia. Yeah. I have in-laws who are huge Georgia fans. I don't know if I could go to Alabama versus Georgia. I would go to like an Alabama versus Florida, Alabama versus Arkansas, and I would wear crimson. Matter of fact, my uncle went to the University of Georgia.
Nice.
And he supported Georgia in every game till they played Tennessee. And then he wore orange. He wore orange! Think about that for a second.
Ridiculous.
He wore orange going to the university. It wasn't like he was like, oh, I drove down here from Knoxville. He went to the University of Georgia and he wore orange. Why? Because loyalty is everything.
Loyalty is everything.
Loyalty is everything.
That's
and
why
I'm going to take
much...
this moment to say that I hate Orlando.
I think everybody hates Orlando.
I've been true to Tennessee. But you said favorite sports team.
Right.
You said come representing your favorite sports team. You probably thought I was going to wear orange.
I thought so.
Nah, baby. Nah, baby. This is it. I love it, man. I absolutely love it. And I got to thank my brother so much for introducing me to it because, I mean, it's the beautiful game.
Right.
Well, maybe I'll take you to a game and then we'll have a video of which one's better, soccer or football. But until that
There's going to be
time,
a lot of people that disagree in the comments.
you know, this video could go on for 2 hours because I could talk about, like, us entering, like,
Right.
like we have a mid-cup that we're about to get into and that we're about to play. I don't... See, the videos we record, we don't get released right after we do them.
Right.
So, I mean, things
They
will
take
change
about
and
a week
everything.
to edit.
Yeah, I mean, so... And sometimes it's more than that. Sometimes it'll be a little bit longer than
Depending
a week
on
off.
how long, yeah.
Yeah, so, I mean, we could be a long time off, but right now we're about to enter a cup. I don't want to talk about it. I'm nervous for it, so... I don't know. All I'll say is I'll be watching and I'm excited. And, I mean, I love the team. I mean, Guzan, Miggy, Martinez. Vamos ATL. Go Atlanta.
Here's to the next SEC champions. Roll Tide.
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe.
And if you're watching this on YouTube, hit that notification bell. If you're listening to this on any of our podcasting system, please, please, please give this a rating. Subscribe to it. It really makes a difference. We'll love you for it. Signing off.
Take care.